The starting room challenge is officially here. Trapped inside the starting room of every single map of Black Ops 6, some maps don't have pack-a-punch, some maps don't have crafting tables or arsenal stations, or anything at all. So today we put our skills to the test and try to reach round 40 in the spawn room challenge. Locked in? How long can you last? And how nostalgic is that original round changing music? I know. Oh yes, the round change music is there. Very nostalgic, very loud too, like really prominent. Not loud, but like prominent. It really draws attention to itself, and I really like that. I wish the round change music in Black Ops 6 was a little bit more, stood out a little bit more. But outside of that, yes, we are doing the starting room challenge, and we're starting in Citadelle Des Morts, which I know is like one of the easiest. I think it might be the second easiest. I think the tomb is gonna be basically like playing a regular zombies game, because that room has everything. Pack-a-punch, arsenal station, which is like all what you need. You just don't get perks in that one. And I've heard a lot of praise about this game mode. I'm very interested to see how it plays for myself. And I've seen a lot of streams, a lot of people try to complete this without gobblegums, and I think that is very feasible, very possible. I mean, this is a challenge that so many people have been doing for years in Call of Duty. So I love the fact that they made it an official mode, and I really hope, just based off of that fact alone, I hope they keep it that way. I'm not a big fan of the cell shaded stuff. I think it just looks blurry. I think I played this map with no HUD in a future video you guys are gonna see, and this just looks blurry. And after playing this map regular without a HUD, it's a gorgeous map. And this just, I hope they give us an option to remove the HUD or remove the, well, they do have, I hope they give us an option to remove the cell shading, because I don't think it works very well. But before I got distracted, I said that I have been watching specifically MZC's stream of him doing all of these in one night. I could never, oop, there's our first free perk. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? PhD. That is such a good pull. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so good. Okay, I feel confident now. But this mode looks really difficult on some maps. And I'm not gonna be ashamed of it. I'm gonna use gobblegums, right? I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna use gobblegums. I really tried to like force myself not to and just be like, oh, try it out. And I will try it eventually. But to get the reward and the XP and the other, ironically, the other gobblegums, I'm just gonna use gobblegums. And I know that might seem stupid, but it's fun for me. You know, I never use gobblegums, so I kind of like it when there's a reason to. In the normal gameplay, I'm not going to use a crate power in normal gameplay, so it's kind of nice to give me an excuse to actually use them. But I will try to use some that like help me out instead of just like outright win the game, like I'm running on the house instead of Perkaholic and raindrops and hidden power and all that stuff. Don't worry, I might do that for Terminus, because Terminus looks insane. But for now, I'm going to use little things like Dead Drop, which will give me some more salvage, which means I can upgrade my gun and get kill streaks. I feel like that's still within the spirit of this mode. And I know a lot of people, there's gonna be a lot of tutorials how to do this without gobblegums, how to do this vanilla, and that's all good, but I'm here to tell you it's okay to use gobblegums. It's okay to use these things to help you, give you a little bit of an edge. You don't have to be ashamed of it. And I think right away, it's gonna be time. I am going to get Deadwire right away, and I am going to get my rarity up as fast as I can with this dead drop. Ooh, you know what? We should also turn on, especially we got PhD, we should turn this on, and we should get tier 2 armor right away, because that's like one of the only things we can buy. I might hit the box for the ray gun, but I want to wait till a later round for that, maybe after round 10 or 15 or something, because most spawn rooms, except for Terminus, I think have a box location, so that's going to be a big part of my strategy at least. And even with a simple crate power, I feel like most of these maps are going to be pretty beatable. Our dead drop is already going down so fast. I should throw up the class I'm using. We are using the AS Val, one of the best guns in the game. Now, it's one of the best guns in the game after you pack-a-punch it, so I'm not entirely sure how good it is before you pack-a-punch it, but it feels like it's still getting the job done. We are clearly going to run out of ammo a lot because we're not dealing as much damage, but we've got that ammo crate in there, and if we never pack-a-punch it, then ammo is only going to cost $250 anyway, so I feel confident with that. But let's see what this random perk is. What's it going to be? Speed Cola. Okay, that's not bad for plating, I guess. And that's gonna recharge our field upgrade faster. That's right, because I do have Dark Flare. I feel like this might be the only map, except for maybe the Tomb, where you don't need to run like Frenzied Guard or Ether Shroud, because especially on Terminus with how small that is, oh man, you're gonna need Ether Shroud or Tesla Storm or something. But this spawn room is like one of the best training rooms in Citadel, and we've got the Lightning Strike, we've got plenty of room. I feel like Dark Flare is gonna be just fine. Bug Ground, sweet. I've got enough salvage to increase that to that. That'll help out about 25%. And I do have to be careful now because after round 10, there's that damage increase that zombies have. So I might need to think about turning off that Rampage Inducer, but I think it's good for maximizing this dead drop that we've got. Yeah, this AS Val's still doing really good. I should explain why I have the drill charge on here. Apparently that's a strategy. I don't know who figured it out. Again, I was watching MZC stream. Oh yeah, we might need to turn off the Rampage Inducer for this. But this dead drop is already almost done, so I feel like we should be okay to turn off the Rampage Inducer. And we have our very first Doppelgast. So let's see how good or bad oh yeah, we'll be fine for the next couple Doppelgasts. You can see zombies are dropping a lot of equipment, which is awesome. Definitely think that's going to be useful. Tomahawks especially. Tomahawks infinitely kill zombies, so that will be good. And I think that Doppelgast is dead. Another insta-kill. You do want to, I know a good strategy is you want your gun to kill zombies because that's how you get perks. If you have traps and stuff in other maps, those traps usually don't spawn in perks or spawn in power-ups at all. But now I am going to just kind of casually hit the mystery box. If we get lucky, maybe we'll get the ray gun. There's a power drill. I actually am running the power drill, so that's a straight up upgrade. And we have to get all the way to a sentry turret. Let's go. We have to get all the way to round 40, which is a feat in and of itself in the regular game. So I think they've done a great job of making those rewards or the rounds legitimate challenges, and it's not just a participation trophy type of deal. So good on you, Treyarch. Ooh, another perk. What is it? Ah, Elemental Pop. Sweet. Okay. Obviously, I would have preferred like Double Tap or Jug, but Elemental Pop is going to be huge. In fact, a lot of the augments, I love the augment system because this mode changes how those augments could be used. In fact, I recorded a whole thing here. Let's go over all the augments that I'm running. Starting with Stamina Up, I would use Dasher because I feel like that's going to be the most practical, increasing that tactical sprint duration. You're not really falling from anywhere and your guns probably aren't doing much in this mode, so walking faster while aiming is probably worthless. When it comes to your minor augment, you might want to try Hard Target for those parasites, or Hot Foot if you do want to get even faster. Quick Revive is the same, Dying Wish. Juggernog, it's really your decision between Probiotic and Reactive Armor. As much as I love Turtle Shell, I don't think that's the wise choice in this mode. Melee Macchiato might be good for Vampiric Extraction, and maybe Hidden Impact if that still works with the hand cannon and all of the kill streaks. Speed Cola, we're going Supercharged to recharge our field upgrades faster, and Fast Pitcher to deploy our equipment faster. Vulture Aid, either Fetid Upgrade to increase that field upgrade charge, or Smell of Death to get you some bit of safety. Obviously, Picky Eater is going to be fantastic for equipment if you have it, especially on certain maps. Carry-on luggage might be okay, but salvage is probably not going to be that big of an issue. Death Perception, I would highly recommend doing Treasure Hunter so that way you can get more kill streaks off of these special enemies. PhD Slider, Tribologist, you know what the deal is. Now you might think Dead First or Dead Head would be fantastic for Deadshot, but I will say, especially on maps like Shattered Veil, you might want to go Dead again because that's how you do the Wonderwaff high round strategy. So if you get lucky with Deadshot, you might be able to use that Wonderwaff infinitely. Double Tap, it's basically up to you, whatever gives you the most damage. I usually run Double Standard and Double Nothing for testing, but Double Time and Double Impact is probably very good too. Now, Elemental Pop is probably one of the most fun perks to think about in this mode. Because not a lot of maps have the Arsenal Station, ammo mods are incredibly powerful, especially that Lightning Strike and Shatter Blast and Brain Rot. So to maximize that, if you're on a map that has an Arsenal Station, maybe Citrus Focus so you can have that Deadwire and Shatter Blast go off constantly. But if the map doesn't have an Arsenal Station, maybe you want to switch to Imperial Peach so that way any zombie that hits you might have a chance to trigger that ammo mod. And I don't know exactly how much damage Electric Cherry does, but that could be an option too. For the minor augment, I think Pineapple Blast is the way to go because we have equipment and zombies drop equipment constantly. Having that equipment trigger random ammo mods is just doubling down on that ammo mod activation. I just love the augments and how Like, depending on what run you're doing, it changes what augments you're running. It's what I loved about the, oh boy, it's what I loved about the Black Ops 4 perk system mixed with the great progression system of regular classic zombies. We're already at round 15, but these are the easy rounds, right? These are the rounds that everybody gets. Let's get more ammo, maybe spin the mystery box. We've got another Killjoy. I am running Killjoy. This game, Cashback, Sweet, and Flavor Hexed. Ooh, that's not a bad idea to run Flavor Hexed here. Ooh, DM10, that's a good pull. We just got enough salvage for this. That's awesome. I am wondering if that might have been a mistake because next round we're getting a amalgam, but I do have both of my dark flares. I'm trying to save my dark flares for the amalgams because I know they can help out. I've got decoys, we've got shock charges on the ground. I know it usually comes from over there, so we'll just throw a decoy over there. I know we're not going to be able to kill it with dark flare, but I hope we'll get enough damage done. Let's throw our decoy, do that now, and just backpedal and get out of there. That decoy didn't distract zombies for some reason. What is that? That's armor. Okay, I thought that was going to be a perk. Let's pick up the shock charge because shock charges do affect amalgams, and we can almost kill him. Oh boy, that is a lot harder than this. Is going to be the hardest amalgam to kill, I think, because the way Dark Flare works is it's based on the zombie health. So there we go. It'll only get more powerful. And there we have a war machine. That is great. And Dark Flare drops. So that is very beneficial to know. But now that we have that war machine, I think I'm going to drop the sentry gun there and just pick up the war machine because I'd rather have a war machine. In terms of the AS Val, it's still doing really good. Round 17. And I should explain, we have an underbarrel grenade launcher. Sorry, I got distracted before I said this. Nope, no SVD, even though that would be a really fun one. But apparently this underbarrel grenade launcher is really good for bosses. So I should probably start utilizing that now that we're hitting the 20s. Oh my goodness, the Strider 22s. We're doing it. The Strider 22s. Let's freaking go. Oh, I turned off Pack-a-Punch camos. There we go. Okay. I know I said wonder weapon, but these guys might be better. Plus now we can get salvage on them. Oh yeah, the luck. Now I know I could have brought these in, but then I wouldn't have gotten them from the box. So that's a strategy. That might be what you do on other maps, because if you've seen my I hit the mystery box 1,000 times video, you'll know that the Maelstrom actually has a really good chance of dropping from the mystery box. So if you bring in one crate power, you'll probably eventually get the Maelstrom. And with Pack-a-Punch 1, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. I did also pick up support group, but man, even this AS Val is still really good. That was a whole magazine and we killed this doppelgast. I feel like support group would be good. Oh my goodness. There's a chopper gunner. Wow. Well, I'm going to use that one. Oh, I got to use one of them though. Oh, but do I save that for the amalgam though? I think I saved that for the amalgam, which means that I should probably use the war machine now. And we've got PhD, so we'll be okay. And of course, we've got to put Deadwire on this one, and I might switch this to Shatter Blast then. Aha, we've got the amalgam. I'll use my chopper gunner. I know I probably should have saved it for a get out of jail free card, but this is my first game. We're having fun. Where'd that amalgam go? No, they're all running inside. Is that a perk? Crap, if that's a perk, I gotta go. Yeah, this might have been the biggest waste of a chopper gunner you'll ever see in your life. It's a perk. It's a perk. Get the perk. Oh, it's stamina up. Okay, not the best perk, but let's throw down a decoy. Let's do this for our dark flare and our amalgam friend. Really good. That's a really good. Yep. Oh, I love it. And we have our war machine again. Not bad at all. I think this LTM, if anything, is going to show people just how effective base weapons are, even when they're not max upgraded. So many people believe, especially after double tap and these weapon buffs, that the weapons are just bad and the point system, like you can't get a kill on high rounds. That's just not true. So hopefully we'll see just how effective these guns are when at least you get the rarity upgrades. And you know what? I'll take this insta-kill too, because that might help out in the later rounds with the amalgams. But right now what I want to do is I want to test out this launcher against this doppelgast. So let's try to get it, shoot him right there, see how much damage that did. Where is he at? Oh my goodness, that's legendary, dude. That's crazy. I know if you shoot the drill charge through something, it also does a good amount of damage too. Like, look at that. Wow, that's a pro tip. That's an awesome pro tip. Like you just shoot through that and it's gonna kill all the zombies around it. Boom, hey! Oh, and it does. It counts towards equipment kills with stamina. Dude, Drill Charge might be fun to use just in a regular game. Look at that. Hello zombies, goodbye. That's so great. That's so cool. I love the sandbox of modern zombies, man. It's so good. So I do want to spin the box a little bit more, so I'm going to pop this on the house just so that way I got Query Revive. Okay, whatever, that's fine. Crate Power, nice. Just because, I don't know, it's fun to spin the mystery box, and just in case we get something really good, like a wonder weapon, it might be fun to pack-a-punch it. Now, speaking of really fun and interesting mechanics, as you saw in that, RCXD, you know what? I want to test something out with that RCXD, so I am going to pick it up. I have that augment on my elemental pop that makes it so that equipment can activate ammo mods, so I'm going to throw down a Molotov and just see if that activates anything. Maybe. Did I forget to put it on? I don't think I forgot to put it on. So that was pretty disappointing, but I like Molotovs because then that gets the horde really low, and then you can go in with your regular unpacked punched weapon and take care of them. So yeah, we're definitely starting to see the drop off of the guns here. But what I wanted to see was, I think if we like jump up here, is there a way to jump up on maybe the pool table and then like throw this RC? Oh no. Okay, well, some strategies have it so that if you're on a second story of something, oh, this is bad. If you're on like a table, then the RCXD explosions will kill the zombies before they even make it up to the table. That's a big strategy. I might look up where to do that because I think that's a really fun way of doing this, especially without Pack-a-Punch. And between you and me, I know some people might give me a lot of flack for using Gobblegums, and that's fine, you know, I get it. But between you and me, I don't like it when my guns don't deal damage. And I know this is like, again, one of the easiest ones, but one of the biggest things about the starting room challenge, one of the biggest skills of this and classic zombies in general, is the patience needed to actually do this sort of thing, like wait for trap cooldowns and to damage zombies bit by bit until they slowly die. And that to me just isn't super fun, which is exactly why I like Gobblegums, just to take the edge off a little bit. I still want to do it a little bit, but at least sand the rough edges. And one of the biggest reasons why Citadel is like the second easiest one, because now at round 25, we have the Wonder Fizz. So we're just gonna buy all of the things because with all of our points, we have everything we need, and we do have enough to make this a legendary Strider 22 pistols, but will we even need it? I don't think so. Wow. And now we've got Jug and everything that we could ever want and ask for. We have Death Perception, which is gonna get us more drops from these bosses. We've got Vulture Aid and Speed, well, I guess we had Speed Cola before, but they're gonna give us more charges on our field upgrades. So really, I would just recommend, and look, there's a mutant injection. There's a mutant injection. Now, if you're gonna mutant inject somewhere on this map, dude, these Striders are so good. These Striders are so good. You got to mutant inject down here in the underneath area, but we have an insta-kill instead. I'll get to the end of this round and go down there, and it might be smarter. This might be dumb to upgrade my pistols, but I just want to. But the strategy might be, you know, maybe pop a dead drop, get as much salvage as you can. You saw like my guns are dropping off, so maybe rely solely on the drill charges to kill all the zombies. So that way you build up enough salvage so that like round 30, 35, you could just come down here and do the high round strategy of the mutant injection, which I know people don't like it. It's annoying, but you know, it's how the game is played. So I'm fine with it. And I don't really mutant inject all that much. So I still find it pretty fun because just like that, that's one full round done for one mutant injection. And there's a crafting table down there, so you can craft up all the kill streaks you want, all the equipment that you want. Oh yes, we are rocking, I completely forgot to mention this, we're rocking the brand new event camo. This is an animated universal camo and it's beautiful. And there's a black cell version too, which I like. I just, the rewards, this is perfect, Treyarch. This is how you do challenges. The challenges were great, except for the grief, but that's just a grief problem, not a challenge problem. But man, great challenges, great mode here with the starting room challenge. I'm gonna throw a monkey bomb just to give me some time. And with this dark flare, maybe we can get this full amalgam down. Oh, we're so close. Oh, I got him. Okay, so round 28, we got that amalgam done in one dark flare. That's gonna be awesome. It is kind of nice that this challenge is only till round 40 because you'll never have to deal with super sprinters, which would be be insane and so difficult to do. And there's a free perk. What's it gonna be? Nothing. I got them all. Oh man, a legendary GPMG. That's also one of the best guns in the game. Yep, we're starting to get legendaries. That was a Maelstrom, and I would love to grab that, but I feel like that's kind of boring. I'd rather have a wonder weapon. And so far, we're only 32 minutes in, and we're already around 30. That's going a lot faster than I thought it was going to. And you know, just for argument's sake here, I would love to try and do this whole round with just my regular AS Val here, as if I didn't get the Gobblegums to pack a punch. So we'll see. Oh, that might not work. I don't think that'll work, will it? No. That went through the ground. Oh, that's not gonna do anything either, because I do think this is gonna be quite effective, dude. Look at that. This is definitely, it was a great choice to start on Citadel as your first one. Like, it's got just enough things to be, I mean, slightly challenging, but enough things to build your confidence, at least for me. So I'm happy with my choice to start here with Citadel. Oh man, is this round? No way this is round. Let's go. That was it. That was drill charge only, round 30. It's possible. It's possible. We just need to hit that Doppelgast. Was that a one shot? That was a one shot to the disciple or the Doppelgast. Wow. And I definitely just got an elemental pop activation from the drill charge. That's really, really good. Yeah, round 31 again. Drill charge only. I need to make a video on this. I mean, I am making a video on it. But now let's see. Yeah, dude, this ASVL is definitely dropping off. I don't think even if I upgraded its rarity, it would be all that much better. That's okay, because we've got all these grenades and equipment that we can use. And oh, I think I missed. Let's go there. Come on over here. Does that kill? Okay, it kills the parasites too. Easy as that. Now let's switch to our regular pack-a-punched pistols. And you can see how big of a difference it makes. Legendary Pack-a-Punch 1, even post round 33, everybody still has in their brain, oh my goodness, your guns are worthless after round 33. Well, check this out. We're killing zombies. They're fine. They're fine. Let's throw a monkey bomb so we can go at this amalgam, and it should be getting easier and easier with every single amalgam. Look at that. Oh, and a mutant injection and an insta kill. Dude, this game's easy. This game's so easy. Oh, another amalgam. Well, we've got insta kill on, so that's gonna make it even easier to kill the amalgam. I'm just kidding when I'm saying it's easy. Like, I know it's gonna be so difficult when we do Shattered Veil and Terminus. I don't know. I'm definitely not gonna make a video on all of these maps. I definitely will live stream. In fact, I might be live streaming this as you're watching this video. I might as well use the rest of this war machine that I haven't used at all. And we have plenty of salvage for 3 mutant injections. That's good for 3 rounds. If we throw in a bug round there, that's getting us pretty close. I feel as though we can probably gain more salvage. Oop, another perk, nice. I feel like we're gonna gain enough salvage for another mutant injection. So I'm gonna go one more round out here, and then we're just gonna finish it out downstairs with the mutant injection. I know I pack-a-punched, I know I got all of these, but honestly, I feel like I didn't need to at all with our good RNG. I feel like I'm pretty set up. Like, I didn't even need to do that. And especially with this drill charge might be more efficient than that pack-a-punched gun. I just know I'm going to be singing a way different tune on all of these different maps. And I think that's the reason a lot of people are liking this, because with the spawn rooms, they're all fairly different than one another. This room has the Wonder Fizz machine, but it doesn't have pack-a-punch, but it has the arsenal station and the crafting table. But then, oh my goodness, he says it's easy as he goes down. But then you have Shattered Veil, which has the trap and nothing else. And you've got Liberty Falls, which has the trap and nothing else. I mean, I guess those two are fairly similar. But now we're definitely gonna be able to mutant inject our way out of this, especially with the free one that we got. But then with Terminus, you have nothing. You have absolutely nothing. So I am 1000% going to use at least a wall power, right, to get the GS45s. We'll see if I can't get PhD from a random drop, but if not, I might need to pop that Perkaholic on Terminus. I don't know, man. A lot of people say that I overestimate zombie player skill, but I think you guys overestimate my skill. I am not a good zombies player. Oh, I shouldn't have got that nuke. I make bad decisions. I get stressed out easily. I panic. So when I'm able to do something, I know for a fact that so many of you guys can do it too. And I think we just need to reach round 40. I don't think we need to beat round 40. And here's our bug round. Let's go. One more round to go. Plenty of salvage for a mutant injection. And a gobblegum spin. Nice. 2 gobblegums. Wonder Bar, we got Wonder Bar. Oh, that would be a good one. Wonder Bar with crate power? Dang it, that might be good for Shattered Veil. I know that like goes against the rewards, like I said earlier, like why would you use Gobblegums to get Gobblegums? And again, that goes kind of what I've been saying the past couple weeks or months on the channel. Like if you're doing these things just for the rewards, then of course you're gonna be like, why would I, these rewards or these events are dumb. But if you're doing them just to have fun with the game, then who cares what you do? That's the point of these modes, to have fun. So use your Gobblegums, have some fun, engage with this gameplay. I've got plenty of Gobblegums. Even if I didn't use any and I got rewarded them, it still wouldn't be that big of a deal. But now let's see, will we do it? Will we do it? If we have to go through round 40, I'm gonna train out here for it. I'll do it legit with my AS Val. Is this it? Is this it? Gobblegum award, yes. Cashback. Profit sharing, this has got to be it. Flavor hexed, explosive flourish, yep, that's 4. Rain burps, that's 5. Raindrops, let's go, that's 6. And then, yep, 15,000 XP. Should have popped a double points or double XP token. That was 45 minutes. That only took us 45 minutes. And we got another free perk. And apparently you can kind of go on forever. I do wonder if you can exfil after round 40 or if it will just keep going infinitely. Oh, the exfil's not even here. So yeah, okay. Well, now it's just like classic zombies where we have to unceremoniously just leave the game. And yes, we do have the classic laugh when you leave the game. Just a little bit more evidence that they're working on like a Black Ops 2 remaster, Zombies Chronicles 2. I don't know. Man, some of y'all, so I tweeted that about a tweet the other day on the Call of Duty Twitter, tweeted out something. Look at those rewards. It's so great. I'm just having fun. When I have that conspiracy theory, it's just fun to look at all these things and be like, oh, what if they're this? What if they're doing that? I'm not saying it's actually going to happen, but it'd be really fun to think about. Now, if you thought Citadel was too easy, then you 100% need to play Terminus, because everything we have in here is a GS45 walleye, a trap for the tentacles, and an ammo crate, and a Gobblegum machine. But that is it. Nothing else is in this spawn room. No mystery box, no pack-a-punch, no perks, no crafting table, no arsenal station, just you, this trap, and the RNG of whatever drops you get. And so if you're up for the challenge, this is 100% the map you need to brag about. But of course, if you've taken a look at this and decided it's not for you, that's okay. You might be more interested in this beautiful event camo that we unlocked. And the way we unlocked it was really surprising, something that I've not done on the channel for such a long time. If you want to see what we did to unlock this camo, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful.